Now, from tomorrow, over 75s will no longer be automatically entitled to a free TV licence. It's a move that's caused widespread outcry, but it's still set to go ahead tomorrow.
Well, one person who's so outraged by this is 82-year-old pensioner Ivy Siegfried, and she's joining us now. Good morning, Ivy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ivy. Nice to talk to you. So, Ivy, listen, let's hand over to you. How do you feel about the new TV licence rules for the over 75s?
Well, I don't like them. I do not like them. I think it's disgusting. Disgusting. They're doing it again to pensioners. We've got the lowest pension in the whole of Europe. And everything else, it really gets me upset. It really does. I'm not a television person. And I'm certainly not a BBC television person. And when I think of all the elderly people, all the pensioners, all they've gone through for their lives, and now the BBC are screwing them for £157 a year for crap. Yeah, I'm angry.
Yeah, I'm picking that up.
And Ivy, what would it mean for you and your friends to go without this?
For me, not. To have to pay, it means nothing. I can pay it. But I know a lot of people who are really on the breadline, below the breadline. And, I mean, Age UK took over 600,000 signatures to Boris Johnson regarding this. Over 600,000.
I know. Listen, it does seem extreme. It does. I mean, TV is quite a lifeline for a lot of the elderly. That's right, isn't it, Ivy? I suppose the same way radio would be.
Yeah, look, some pensioners use their television as friends.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, friends. They put it on when they get up in the morning. They watch it. They listen to it because it's like someone in their home.
That friend.
It's not alone. And now they have to pay for that privilege? No. Why should we have to pay? I'm sorry. Why should we have to pay in order to pay somebody sitting talking about sports and getting $2 million a year? No chance.
Ivy, is your issue the fact that this has happened relatively recently? And it's a draconian measure that's come in. So, if you, for example, if you knew about this, let's say 10 years ago, do you think you'd still be as heated, have as heated opinion about it?
Well, I've only really started looking into it. I really have. And the more I look into it, I've got here, we are the lowest in any development country, our pensions. And that's from the OECD. Now, that is disgusting for Britain to say that their pensioners are the lowest paid.
Well, Ivy, you know, we know how you feel. You've said you would rather go to prison than pay for your TV licence. There's always another opinion, and we're joined now by journalist Madeline Grant, who thinks it's time for the over 75s to pay up. Morning, Madeline.
Morning. That's not quite what I think, actually. I have a lot of sympathy for what Ivy has said. And in an ideal world, I don't think anyone should be paying a licence fee. I think it's an antiquated throwback measure. And especially at a time when the BBC has stopped doing so many of the public service things that were once its kind of remit and unique selling point. While I have a lot of sympathy with what Ivy says, and I think that they should certainly be means tested so that the neediest people still receive them for free, I think the argument for them being universal for the over 75s, that argument has slightly collapsed with the passing of time. Once upon a time, age was very much a shorthand for poverty. However, I think between the combination of the housing crisis and the wage stagnation caused by the financial crisis, that's simply not true anymore. It's now the case that once you've taken out housing costs, the average pensioner household is £20 a week better off than working age households. And I would say that the free TV licences are kind of the tip of the iceberg here. There's all sorts of protections for pensioners, some of which I agree with, that have been protected and defended over recent years at a time when, in austerity, when cuts were being made, they tended not to fall very heavily on pensioner households. And I just don't think, especially when we're standing on the threshold of a global recession that is going to reduce opportunities for younger people, families and working age households, I don't think that the same arguments really stack up. I don't see why wealthy pensioners who can afford to pay shouldn't do that. I don't see why a 20-year-old earning minimum wage should be subsidising Judi Dench or David Attenborough or James Dyson to have a free TV licence. I just don't think it stacks up anymore.
Ivy, what do you got to say to that?
Well, she's entitled to her opinion. That's all I'm going to say. She's entitled to it.
What do you think, though, about what she's saying?
Let me put it this way. Most pensioners of 75 and over started working when they were 14, 15 years old, and I am one of them, and I have paid tax, and so have they. And guess what? When we were growing up, we were told, save for your old age. And we did. And now what's happened to us? If we go into a home and we have savings, we have to spend that on the home because we can't take care of ourselves.
Ivy, do you see Madeleine's point of some kind of means testing? I mean, it does exist to a degree already with pension credit. But do you not think that should be brought in so a wealthier pensioner who has no problem paying their TV licence can subsidise another pensioner who does have a problem paying their TV licence?
No, I can understand that. If you can... Oh, gosh. Someone's just come in with a message for me. Sorry.
They've probably seen you on the telly.
You're on my phone here. Oh, Lord, love me. Where was that? No, I mean, I don't mind. I really... I just hate this having to... the means tested. That is degrading for a pensioner who's paying... I'm still paying tax at 82 years old. How do you like that one? Think about yourself when you get older. What's going to happen to you? At the moment, it's... Oh, God.
Here it goes again.
Well,
She's a busy woman.
She's
probably got the BBC asking for her comment.
Well, Ivy, as always, we just have to give these right replies. The Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sports spokesperson said, "We are bitterly disappointed by BBC's decision not to extend the over 75 licence fee concession beyond August. It must now look urgently at how it can use its substantial licence fee income to deliver for audiences of all ages, including by making efficiencies."
And the BBC spokesman said those over 75s in the receipt of pension credit will be able to claim a free TV licence from August paid for by the BBC. That's 1.5 million households eligible. This is the fairest decision to support the poorest, oldest pensioners. For those who currently receive a free TV licence, will have to pay from August the 1st. We're introducing a new plan so they can pay in smaller, more flexible instalments. That sounds quite reasonable, Ivy.
It does.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying I won't mind. I can pay it. I'm not on this for me. I'm on for other people
You're thinking of everybody
who don't
else.
have as much as I do. And
Ivy, I'm sure lots of people appreciate it, but we do not want you serving time in the clink.
Please.
I don't mind going.
I know.
No,
I know. We just don't want it, Ivy.
We don't want that.
Prison can't handle you.
I don't, because listen, if I go to prison, I'll get 3 meals a day. I'll get as my twin sister calls it, a room. I'll get free TV in there.
OK, that's
Wow.
entirely sure that's how prison works.
So if every pensioner decides not to pay that...
I love
guess
you,
what?
Ivy.
We
I
go
love
to
you.
prison.
Well, listen, please don't do it. Please don't do it. We beg you. Ivy, I'm going to let you get back to the phone because your phone's ringing, people are messaging, you're a popular lady, you're on telly and everyone wants to talk to you. So we'll let you go. And thank you very much, Madeleine. Thank you both, ladies.
You know who's going to have to pay this? Sir Tom Moore. Sir Tom Moore, who just got £32 million for the NHS, and he's going to have to pay it.
Well, Ivy, we could talk to you all day.
All day.
Everyone else wants to talk to you, so you go.
Thank you, Ivy.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you
very
Mervyn.
much.